The Olympics, a time for peak athleticism, international unity, and pure chaos? Nani? Because in 1904, the Olympic marathon wasn't just a race, it was an absolute train wreck. People nearly died, one guy got poisoned, and another just straight up took a car ride mid-race. Welcome to the most cursed marathon in history. Buckle up because it's gonna be a bomb parade. Alright, let's set the scene. It's 1904. The Olympics are in St. Louis, Missouri, and it's hotter than Patrick's butt cheeks. But wait, it gets worse. The race organizers thought, hey, you know what would make this more fun? Let's barely give them any water. Yup, the entire 26-mile marathon had only one water station. One, because some scientist wanted to test the effects of dehydration on athletic performance. This wasn't just a disaster because of the conditions. The runners themselves were a whole different level of chaos. Fred Laws started strong, but then he got tired, hopped in a car for 11 miles and casually strolled to the finish line. Thomas Hicks was literally poisoned by his coaches on purpose. Len Tao, a runner from South Africa, had to dodge wild dogs on the course because why not? And then there was Felix Carvajal, a Cuban mailman who showed up in a long sleeve dress shirt and boots. He had no money, so he hitchhiked to the event and then ate rotten apples mid-race and got stomach cramps. Alright, back to Fred Laws. My guy hopped in a car for most of the race, arrived at the stadium and was like, yay, I won! The crowd cheered, the photographer snapped pics, and the president's daughter was about to give him a gold medal until someone in the crowd yelled, "Ray, he cheated!" Fred immediately changed his story. Haha guys, it was just a prank, I was totally joking. He wasn't. Officials banned him for life, but then lifted the ban a year later because 1904 was a lawless time. Since Fred got disqualified, the new winner was Thomas Hicks. But there's a tiny problem. He almost died. Halfway through the race, his coaches decided to help him by giving him a cocktail of egg whites, strychnine, a literal rat poison, and brandy. Yes, his coaches were slowly poisoning him because they thought it would boost his performance. By the final stretch, Hicks was hallucinating, could barely walk, and had to be physically carried across the finish line. But since his feet technically touched the ground, the judges were like, good enough, and gave him the gold. Meanwhile, Len Tao, the South African runner, was on track to finish strong until he got chased off course by a pack of wild dogs. He still finished, but wasted miles running for his life. And then there's Felix Carvajal, the Cuban legend. He started the race in boots and a long sleeve shirt. Someone cut his pants into short with scissors so he wouldn't overheat. He ran without food, found an apple orchard mid-race, ate some rotten apples and got food poisoning. Took a nap, woke up and still finished the race in 4th place. Somehow, 14 out of 32 runners actually finished. The marathon was so chaotic and so dangerous that the Olympic officials were like, yeah, let's never do that again. They banned experiments on dehydrations, they banned giving athletes literal poison, and they banned wild dogs from competing. Okay, maybe not, but they should have. And that, my friends, is how the 1904 Olympic marathon became the worst, dumbest, most cursed race in history. Subscribe for more!